Hi, so I'm going to be showing you movements if you're feeling good, your arms aren't hurting, you're feeling sore, and all of these movements are going to be working everything from your shoulder all the way down to your fingertips. So first we are going to start with our shoulders. We're going to work on shoulder flexion. So what it is you're going to stand nice and straight and tall for all of these. Keep your back nice and straight. You're going to stand with your thumbs pointing forward and reach all the way up to your ears and back down. For shoulder extension, you're going to stand the same way. I'll turn to the side so you can see me. You're going to stand with your thumbs pointing forward and we're going to reach backwards. Nice and straight back and then back down. For shoulder abduction, so this is just going to be movement out to the side. So you're going to stand with your palms facing forward, your thumbs pointing out, and you're going to reach out to the side like you're making a nice big snow angel, all the way up to your ears and then all the way back down. For shoulder adduction, you're going to stand again nice and tall and you're going to pretend like you're reaching just with that shoulder across to shake someone's hand. And then on the other side, shaking someone's hand and back down. For shoulder internal rotation, you're going to stand with your arms nice and straight, making a straight line with your shoulders and chest. And you're going to reach back like you're giving someone a high five straight behind you. Reach back like you're giving someone straight behind you. External rotation, you're going to glue those elbows nice and tight to your side and you're going to kind of give a backwards high five. So you're going to pretend like you're going to reach with the back of your hand straight behind you. Reach like you're giving someone a backwards high five and straight back in. Horizontal adduction, you're going to stand in a nice big tall T with your arms straight out. You're going to reach like you're right across from you like you're wiping a table off with nice straight arms. Shoulder protraction, so what this is, it's going to be like you're punching someone. So I'll do it from the side, so you're going to reach straight out and reach out as far as you can just with that shoulder. And shoulder retraction is you're going to be punching with the other side, so reaching back as far as you can. Okay, now we're going to move on to shoulder elevation and depression. So elevation, you're going to shrug your shoulders up, touch those ears with your shoulders and back down. And depression is you're going to try to push those shoulders down as far as they can to the ground. Push down, push down. So now we're going to go on to the elbow. So elbow flexion is you're going to keep your arms nice and straight to your side, bring them up like you're making a muscle and back down nice and straight. That's extension. We're going to do supination and pronation. So again, with your elbows nice and tight to your side, we're going to flip your arms up like you're holding a bowl of soup, flip them back down. That's pronation. Supination, pronation. Now we're going to go on to the wrist. So we're going to work on flexion and extension. So I'll do it from the side. So flexion is you're going to take your fingertips, point them straight down. Again, elbows nice and tight to the side. We're just going to be moving our wrist. Push straight down to the ground. That's flexion. Extension, we're going to pull those fingers up to the ceiling, kind of like you're giving someone a stop sign. So from the front, flexion, those fingertips straight down to the floor. And extension is like you're telling someone to stop. Fingertips straight up to the ceiling. And then we're going to work on honor deviation. So I will do this from the side. Honor deviation is think of moving your wrist and fingers towards that pinky or that little finger side. So just moving that wrist straight to that side. And then for radial deviation, it's moving that wrist and fingers to your thumb side, just to the thumb side. Again, what it looks like to the forward. Honor deviation to your little pinky side, and radial deviation to your thumb side. Circumduction is just a circle. So you're going to make a circle with your wrist. You can go like a clock does, clockwise, and then go the opposite way. And then for finger flexion and extension, so this can be done individually or all together, but a quick, nice, and easy way to do it is flexion, you're going to make a fist, clench all of your fingers, and extension, open them nice and big. And then opposition is touch your thumb to every finger and then back down. So those are, again, exercises if you aren't having any trouble. If you are having some pain or discomfort with a limb or any part of your body, I I recommend using a table. The table is going to be your friend. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold that arm that's giving you a little bit of trouble or sore. You're going to hold that with your strong arm. So we're going to work on some elevation and depression. Again, holding that arm that's sore or weak, pulling those shoulders straight up to your ears, pushing them back down. You could pretend like you're rocking a baby. This will be nice for shoulder abduction and adduction. You could work on shoulder flexion. So you're going to put your elbows straight down on the table, and you're going to reach out as far as you can, fingers clasped, and bring them back in. You can work on internal-external rotation. Again, keeping those elbows down, fingers clasped. You're going to just rotate your shoulders and your forearms on the table. We can work on, from here, elbow flexion and extension, keeping those elbows down, bending them like you're hammering, and back down, and then back down. Then we can work on pronation and supination. This is, again, like you're holding a bowl of soup, but your hands are clasped. So think of putting your back of your hand to the table. So flipping your hands over, back of the hands to the table. Then we can work on ulnar and radial deviation. So if you're sitting nice and straight, again with your elbows on the table, you can flip those wrists down, point them towards you, down, point them towards you. Then from here we can work on wrist flexion and extension. So you're just going to be bending that wrist one way, bending it back the other. Nice, easy, slow movements. If you're feeling any discomfort with any of this, I recommend just not doing it. Then we can work on, from here, moving our fingers. So this can be done all together or individually. So you're going to block it off at every crease or line you see in your finger. So block this part of your finger off, the lowest part, and bend it down, straighten it back up. Then we're going to move to the next crease. Bend it down, straighten it back up, move it up. And then the last tiny one, move it up. So you can do that with both hands. And then for your thumb, you can help guide it over to all of your fingers. And that is a nice, quick, easy way for you to help yourself get some movement. Any of these exercises can be done when you're cleaning. You could even sit at a table, and if you're wiping anything off, make nice big strokes. That's great for getting that shoulder moving. If you're laying in bed, you can just get some movement, bringing it straight up, straight back, across your body. Hanging clothes is a great way to get that shoulder moving. Any daily task that requires you to reach up nice and tall will be really good for you to get that shoulder moving.